Hi, I'm Doug Honig, and I'm on the road.
I'm in Mason City, Iowa, at the historic Park Inn designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, who had a mess of a personal life. I had no idea until I got here. Heroin, adultery, abandonment, all kinds of crazy things. He had 3 wives and 8 kids. This place is amazing in terms of architectural prowess and beauty and design and feel. But his personal life, he was known for fooling around with other women while he was married, to the extent that his wife said, "It won't last, he'll come back to me." Each time there was murder, there was fire, there were axes involved, a Barbadian manservant, 7 people were killed at another facility that was still under construction. There was driving around in cars with other women while he was married. This guy was a genius and a horny bastard. And it's incredible. And I would recommend finding that on Wikipedia. So there's a couple of things that we're going to look at, and I will show them to you here. So we're here with noted Iowa culturalist Joe LaRocca in Mason City, Iowa, at the Frank Lloyd Wright designed historic Park Inn. Joe stayed here before, and here he is to tell us why he likes it. Joe LaRocca.
Thanks, Doug. Yeah, we are at the historic Park Inn, designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. It's one of the few hotels designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. The other, obviously, being the tower in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. And there are also several other Frank Lloyd Wright properties that you can stay overnight in as a bed and breakfast, but we won't get into that. This hotel is situated in the beautiful town square of Mason City. If you've ever seen the Music Man town square was actually based off of Mason City, because that's where the composer was from. The rooms are small, but they are cozy. If you walk in the lobby, you walk in the hallways, you'll notice the low ceilings. That's because Frank Lloyd Wright intended for the ceilings, intended for those rooms to be in and out. He didn't want you to linger in the lobby. He didn't want you to linger in the halls. He wanted you to enjoy your room. He wanted you to enjoy the big open spaces of the restaurant. And
Okay, so as Joe and I continue to explore the hotel, we found a historic picture that he's going to shed some light on.
So here we are in one of the hallways of Frank Lloyd Wright's historic Park Inn. And actually, before this was an inn, before this was a hotel, it was a bank. So as you can see with this picture over here, we have City National Bank in Mason City, Iowa. This is the original building as a bank. So it's just kind of interesting to think different businesses were done here. Of course, now it's been restored.
So hey, we're in the lobby of the historic Park Inn. This building was a number of things. It was a bank, it's a restaurant, we had dinner there tonight, and it was a brothel in the basement. So we're going to talk about the lobby.
I'm standing here in the lobby of the historic Park Inn. When you first enter, it's meant to be kind of a grand entrance, as you can see with the high ceiling. But as I mentioned earlier, Frank Lloyd Wright wanted you to move in and out of certain spaces very quickly. So he made them short and uncomfortable. As you can see, when you go to check in, it's actually kind of an unpleasant experience because the ceiling is so low. I'm only about 5'9", so this ceiling can't be much more than 6 feet. So you come over here and you check in, but he wants you to be in and out. He doesn't want people lingering in the lobby, so that's why he designed it this way.
So we're upstairs in the historic Park Inn in one of the many lounges.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I can tell you some more fun facts about the historic Park Inn. Among other things, there used to be a brothel. I can't show you that part, though. This is G-rated. But I can tell you some other fun facts. Did you know that Frank Lloyd Wright would frequently show up at his properties, including the private homes, unannounced, just to make sure that everyone was using the furniture just right? As you can see, I'm sitting on this couch right here. Couch is not particularly comfortable, but Frank Lloyd Wright believed more in the way the design looked than how it actually felt. His chairs are actually quite uncomfortable.
Oh hey, I'm reading one of Frank's favorite books in one of Frank's favorite nooks. So here we are in one of the suites in the historic Park Inn, and famously Frank was involved with form over function and not so much comfort. Okay, good morning. We're here with our special guest. I'm Doug.
tell me your name, where you're from, and something that scares you. No, this is Frank Lloyd Wright, and we're outside of his hotel, and so we're going to give you an exterior tour.
I'm standing here outside the historic Park Inn designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. One thing most people don't know is that Frank Lloyd Wright was notorious for going over budget. This hotel was budgeted to be only $10,000 and ended up costing $1.7 million.
Hopefully you enjoyed your time here with us at the historic Park Inn designed by Frank Lloyd Wright in 1910, and we'll see you next time from the road.